Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Danielle Renee. For today's video, I'm going to be taking you around with me doing DoorDash. I have been doing it for probably about a month and a half, maybe 2 months now. I figured I would just show you kind of how it's done if you're interested in possibly driving for DoorDash or you're just curious to see how it works. So yeah, if you guys are interested in DoorDash and just seeing how it works or you just want to hang out with me for the day, then let's go ahead and get started. I'm already heading for my first order, and if you don't know me, I'm from Fresno, California. I'm not going to show you the locations I go to just to keep my privacy, and yeah, I don't want anyone to know where I live. So first I'll start off and say that I do really like DoorDash. I think it's a great way to make some quick cash if you need it. But I figured making this video would help some of you because there are some little things that it's not worth it to drive. So I always try and make sure that each order that I pick is actually going to be beneficial. I'm actually going to make money off of it because I am driving that distance. So for instance, this one was, I think, 3.4 miles. Let me see. So $9 for three almost 4 miles is actually really good. So I went ahead and took that. Sorry, I've never filmed in my car before, so I have no idea how this is gonna work. But let's just have some fun today, you know? Might as well. Do we got front row? We got front row parking. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and head inside of Denny's, and I'm gonna pick up my order. So as you can see, this one says it is $9. So I just got here, so I'm gonna slide and say that I have arrived. And it tells you all the information, who the order's for, what they ordered, so you can make sure that they get all their items and their drinks and stuff. DoorDash also will send you, when you sign up, it's free, and it takes less than a week to get your stuff, but you can start dashing as soon as you sign up. So they send you a mask and you get a bag and you get a cute little hand sanitizer. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our order and I will be back. Alright, so we are back. I have the delivery. Sometimes I take the big bag inside, but majority of the time I don't, because most of the time the bags are a lot bigger than this. And of course I will say I'm not sick. I use hand sanitizer every single time I leave the restaurant. I'm being safe and taking the precautions. Okay, so now that I have the food, it was picked up on time and everything. So what it has you do is when you pick up your food, you check off everything just to make sure you have it. And then it sends you the address. Most of the time people like you to leave it at their door. You don't even have to see anybody, which makes it really quick and convenient just to drop it off and you take a quick picture. So yeah, that one was super easy. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit. Sometimes it's ready right away, just depending on, you know, how quick you get there and when they ordered it. Just a heads up for you guys, this video is really going to be all over the place. I don't really have much of a plan. I'm just going to try and record as much as possible, and I will be showing you exactly how much I make in today. I started working at 8:45 and it's 9 o'clock right now, and I'm scheduled till 12. The good thing about DoorDash, it's really flexible and you can schedule yourself for certain hours, and if you end up, you know, getting tired, you don't want to work, you're hungry, whatever the case may be, you can stop at any time. And you can also, like, once I'm done with this order, I'll be able to show you when it pops up, and I can tell you the ones that are worth it or not, because I do decline a lot of my orders because I'm not going to waste my gas to go 7 miles for $4. That's just not worth it. And also sometimes, let's say you're going to, like how I went to Denny's right now, if there was 2 orders or there was another restaurant that's like nearby that is also going to the same area, you can pick up multiple orders, and I love doing that because you definitely make more money, and most of the time it's like really close. But I will say sometimes like one order will be ready, and then so you have that order in your car, and then you go pick up the next order and it's not ready at all. So then I feel bad because I just have the other person's food just sitting in my car and I have to wait for this other one. So that part's kind of like but majority of the time they do a really good job with organizing it to where they're ready at the same time and the houses are nearby. So yeah, so I'm about to pull up to this house right here and I'll be back. Okay, so am I recording? Yeah. So I just dropped it off and it was an apartment. I didn't even know that. So sometimes apartments can be a little tricky because obviously it's hard to find where people live. Okay, perfect. So I can show you. I just got my first order. So this is Smart and Final for $8.75 and 6.2 miles. I'm gonna just skip that one. Okay, so we have another one. For example, I'm gonna pull over just so I can show you this really quick. So this one, 100%, I would never recommend anyone to do. So this one is for it's like a country kitchen place, $5.25, and you're going 6.6 miles. So that is not worth it because the amount of gas that you're using is not worth it. And like I said before, I really don't have a problem declining them because you choose what money you want to make, and if it doesn't seem worth it to you, then don't do it. And obviously I've gotten 3 within a minute. So, and this one again, it's the same place, and it's $5.25 for 8.7 miles, so it went even further. So I'm definitely declining that one again. So I'm gonna start moving location because I don't care for this location. Okay, so this is worth it. We got a Taco Bell for 2 miles for $6. I am down for that. So we're gonna hit accept and it's gonna tell me where to go. And I will say, when you get places that are like drive-through, like Taco Bell, McDonald's, those kind of things, it's really convenient because you literally go through the drive-through. Some of the places they have you go inside to pick it up, but majority of the time you go through the drive-through, you just grab it, and yeah, it's super easy. You don't even have to get out and do anything. Another good restaurant, if you have it in your town where you live, Chipotle is amazing. They're so fast, and it's a really popular place. A lot of people get Chipotle, and I've just noticed that one is really, really quick. Usually the houses are nearby, and also people usually tip really good with Chipotle for some reason. So yeah, love me some Chipotle. I usually try and drive during the day because I do not like driving at nighttime. I just feel really uncomfortable. With me being by myself and the size that I am, I'm just such an easy target. You know, I just don't want to put myself in that type of situation. So, I don't. That's why I love doing. Today is a Sunday morning. I wish I had someone that could record this for me because it's just really hard. It keeps moving around. Okay, so we're here, and the guy's name is Jose.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Thank you for asking. Go ahead and order when you're ready.
I'm actually picking up a DoorDash order for Jose.
Go ahead and put forward.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome, thank you. You as well. All right, Jose, let's go. So with the COVID going on, they seal all the bags. You can't really check to make sure that they did everything right because you can't open it up. So this person, they want me to hand it to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and go so I could find this place. It looks like another apartment. So yes, I will be back and let you know how it went. Jose. came and got his Taco Bell, so I didn't have to go and find him, so that was nice and convenient. So we have a McDonald's for 3.4 miles for $5.50. How far is this? So it's going back towards Clovis, so I'm gonna take that. So yeah, I wish I could like actually talk to you guys. I feel like I'm hanging out with somebody, but I can't. I'm not getting anything back from you. I've always wanted to do more like vlog style, just so you guys could get to know me a little better, because I feel like when I'm in my filming room, it's just very like structured in a way. It's like you can't really get to know me and my personality and who I am. So sometimes if it's not busy, it'll tell you to schedule another time because there's like no orders, which Sunday it's gonna be busy. But recently in California, they opened up the restaurants to 25% capacity. So a lot of people are actually going out to eat now rather than, you know, having someone deliver or picking it up to go. So it has been a little bit less busy, but it's definitely still on and popping. Like I don't think it's going anywhere because there's a lot of people that are still uncomfortable with going out in public in general anyways. I'm like trying to figure out which one they're taking me on Shaw. You turn at me. Oh, okay, I know which one I'm going to. There's like 50 McDonald's right next to each other, so I was a little confused. So I guess my average with DoorDash is kind of like near $25 to $30 an hour, and obviously it depends on, you know, which ones you accept and how much people tip. It does make a big difference, but that's kind of where it roughly goes. So I mean, it's worth it to me. You are using gas, but if you take out the gas, you're still profiting. So, and you know, for me, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I enjoy getting to go out and drive around. But yeah, but I realized now when you get an order that pops up, it tells you how many miles, but it also, if you zoom out, you can see what location you're going to pick up food and also where the people live, so you can decide, you know, if that's what side of town you want to go on depending on where you live. I mean, if you want to go anywhere, then go anywhere, but I usually like to stay on certain sides of town, just, you know, for my own safety. I feel safer in the places I'm more comfortable with. If you've been thinking about trying out DoorDash just to see if you like it or just for extra money, I would say at least download the app. As soon as you sign up, you do have to do a quick background check. It takes like 2 minutes, if that, and you have to fill out all your information, your social security number, all those kind of things. But after about 20 minutes of signing up, you can start driving. You don't have to wait for the bag. They send you a bag, a mask, hand sanitizer, and then a red card, which I haven't had to use that yet, but for some of the places you pay for it with that credit card. But yeah, it's really convenient because you can literally work whenever you want. I mean, there are times, you know, if it's dead and there's no orders, then you can't work. But you can schedule yourself from, you know, 30-minute slot up to like 6-7 hour slot, or you can stop at any time. It's just a very flexible type of job, you know, just kind of like a side hustle type thing. I mean, if you want to do this more full time, I'm sure you could, but for me personally, I mean, that's just not possible because I have children, and you can take your kids with you, but I just don't feel comfortable getting out of the car and leaving them in here. Okay, so now that I'm at McDonald's, I'm just gonna go ahead and slide to let them know that I'm here, and that'll notify the person that's ordering that their food is being picked up.
Welcome to McDonald's. Would you like to try your big breakfast today?
No, thank you. I'm actually here to pick up a DoorDash order for Kevin.
Can I get your code?
It is 496245.
Okay, go ahead and go to the second window, please.
Okay, thank you. And also, you get paid weekly. It's every Monday. Usually it takes till about Tuesday morning to get into your bank account. But Also, after you do, I think it's 20 dashes, then you can take your money out whenever. So today when I'm done, you can take out all the money you made for a $1.99 fee.
DoorDash?
Yes.
Is that right here? Can you pull forward to the front of the store, right by the door, and we'll bring
Right by the door? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Alright, well, I'm gonna jam out and wait for this order, and I will be back. Alright, you guys, so update. I had another order from that same exact McDonald's, so I went back there, and I had to wait a while, but I just dropped off that one, so now I am, oh, I just got another order. Okay, so I just got a Denny's order for $7.50, and now it's asking me if I want to add on another breakfast joint that's like next to it for an additional 2 miles for $5.50. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept that. So now we're at Denny's. So far I've made $26.50, and this order right now that I'm going to do is $7.50. So we are doing pretty good, I'd say. And I do like getting these double orders just because it makes the time go by faster, and it's not like you're sitting around waiting to get another order. And the good thing about Fresno is it normally is almost always busy. There's never really been a time that I'm sitting in my car just waiting for an order to come. Usually it's like as soon as I drop off one order, the next one is already coming in. So that's the good thing, and also it makes me feel not as bad when I decline certain orders, because I know that within less than a minute I'm gonna get another order. And I've never tried Uber Eats, Postmates, or I think there's one called Grubhub. I've never tried those ones before. I've ordered from them, but not driving wise. So if you guys have, you'll have to let me know. Ooh, shit. Let me know if you like it or not, and kind of how that works. I'm not sure how different it is between each app, but I'm sure it's pretty similar. So we are back at Denny's again. So I'm kind of staying in the same little area right here, which I like, so I'm not driving around too much. So yeah, let's go get that food. Alright, so quick update. I just dropped off those 2 orders I picked up. And also I forgot to say, definitely dinner time and like later on in the evening is where the money's at, because you know, breakfast isn't as expensive as dinner, so your tickets are a lot higher. So 2 miles for $5. Let's see. So I went ahead and took that one. It's a really short distance. $5. But I wanted to say that dinner time, you definitely make a lot more money, and especially tip wise too, because when people are ordering dinner, usually it's more than one person. The ticket is usually higher, meaning you get paid more, and then also people tip more because it's dinner time. So also, I mean, lunch is really good. It's very fast paced, but there's always orders. And throughout this video, I'm sure you've seen that as soon as I'm done with one place, I get, you know, a couple options to go through for my next one. And also, I haven't really had any issues with DoorDash, but if you do have any type of issue with either the restaurant or trying to find where you're going or whatever, they do give you the person's cell phone number, and you can also text them, and it's not going to give away your personal number. It's going to be through the app, so you don't have to worry about people calling you afterwards. But if there is issues, definitely contact DoorDash, and they usually do a really good job with taking care of everything. Okay, so when I was picking up that last order, I ended up getting another order from the same place that I was at, Huckleberry's, and it's within a couple yards from the other person, so that worked out really well. So today's going really good. I feel like it's very smooth. I'm getting to stay on one side of town, which is really nice.
Continue on Gettysburg Avenue for 3/4 of a mile.
I really need to get something for my car. I've never filmed in my car before, so as you can tell, I'm a little rookie. Alright, I'm gonna deliver these 2 orders since they're right next to each other. I'm gonna get my mask on and everything. Alright, y'all. Little update. So I got an order from Chipotle.
Turn right onto Fowler Avenue.
And super easy. Literally went inside. It was standing right by the door. I just had to grab it. And while I was in there, I got another order for a Little Caesars, and it's on the way to the other place, and that was an extra like $6. Alright, so I went ahead and dropped off the Little Caesars and Chipotle, and they were like right next to each other. And as soon as I pulled out, I got a couple orders that I declined. A lot of the Walmart grocery ones I declined because they just don't seem worth it. I know it's really easy. They just give you all the groceries and stuff that they ordered and you just drop it off. But it's always like 11 miles and you get $6 or $7, so it's just never worth it. So I never really do the Walmart ones. I haven't had one pop up that's worth it. So now I'm heading to a pizza place called More Than Pizza. If you live in this area, you know More Than Pizza is bomb. So that's gonna be my last order because my dash is up at 12, and I do want to go home and use the restroom and eat something. But yeah, it's just such an easy way to make money. I'm at like my 3-hour mark. I've been working for 3 hours, and I want to say I'm at like 68 bucks, and then I just picked up this one. I think it's 7, so we're at 70 bucks for 3 hours, so that's really good, especially since you get to take it out as soon as you're done if you want to, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's go get this pizza, give these people their food, and make people happy. Oh, alright. So yeah, with this order, it literally took me 5 seconds. I walked in, it was already on the shelf ready to go. So this one, they actually want me to hand it to them, which is the first one of the day. Normally people just have you drop it off, and I always feel so awkward when people have those ring things, you know, that it's like recording your every move. But I always wave to the camera because, I don't know, they're already watching me, so might as well. Alright, you guys, I just finished that last order. So when I was last on there, I was getting a call from the customer. I guess the app had the wrong address. I don't know what happened. So they gave me the new address. It was in the same area, but I did have to chat with DoorDash because I tried to say that I arrived, but it wouldn't let me because it said it was at the wrong address. So all I had to do was pull up a little live chat and let them know what was going on, and they went ahead and marked it as delivered since I couldn't, so it all worked out. But I'm gonna do a screen recording just so I can show you how much I made today and stuff. Okay, so my dash just ended. It's end at 12. It's 12:06 right now. And if I wanted to, I could still work, but I'm gonna go home and eat something and use the restroom and stuff. So if I go over to here, so for today's, I started at 8:42 a.m. and I ended at 12:05, so 3 hours. And I did 11 deliveries, and we came to a total of $76.87. And as you can see here, it shows you how much DoorDash is paying you and how much the people are tipping. And majority of the time, the tips are more than what DoorDash ordered. Couple ones are all higher. Chipotle, the customer tipped $8 and DoorDash paid $3. So it really does make a difference when people tip, because DoorDash only really pays for like your gas to get there, so the tip is more of like the profit that you're making. And also, I didn't mention that they have a thing called peak pay. So usually like afternoon time or dinner time or like late in the evening, they have a thing called peak pay where you earn $1, $2, $3. I've seen $4 one time per delivery you do. So let's say for instance, one order you had was $7.50. Automatically it's going to make it $8.50 or $9.50 depending on how much for each delivery. You get that tacked on as well, so that's really good. I mean, it definitely gives you an incentive to go out and drive because you're going to be making at least a couple dollars more per order. Alright you guys, so I went ahead and got some gas, got myself some food, and now I'm heading back home. So yeah, I worked 3 hours today, made, I think it was like 76 or 77, and then I took it out immediately, and that's $1.99, so it was like $74. But yeah, I would recommend DoorDash to anyone if you need some extra cash and you have a car. It's just nice having that flexibility to work whenever you want for however long you want. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful or entertaining, and I will see